first of all, let me ask a few questions. Which one of you have dreams? Have dreams? Which one of you? I think I have dream, but I'm not sure about it. Which one of you? And which one of you completely forget your dreams? I don't know what I want. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go. I'm not sure who I want to be. You can raise your hand in your heart. don't need to show me, okay? All right. Let me introduce myself first. Today, let's say I'm not going to do a presentation. I don't have even a presentation. I'm standing in front of you here today, just a person who used to sit over there just like you. But I have dreams. I have dreams. Very clear, very big. And everyone say to me, I'm crazy to have such dreams for myself. But as a person who have clear dreams, I become, after I graduate from normal high school, some of you guys graduate from study in the same school as mine. At the age 23rd, I carry one suitcase and go to work abroad by myself and make easily about 2,000 grand a month. At the age 25, I was an owner of a food service digital agency in Indonesia and Singapore with clients around the world, over 1,000 accounts. At the age 35, I was a country manager of a multinational company. I took care of the whole operation of the entire country for this company. I make 6-digit income per month. Some of you guys started thinking, so how old are you? Keep it in your mind because that will not be answered, okay? But right now, who am I? I'm a trainer, public speaker. I speak for many multinational companies. I provide trainings, both in-house and public course. I'm going to have a book with #1 publisher in Thailand, which is Stock Tomorrow. Any one of you know Stock Tomorrow? Stock Tomorrow is the #1 publishing company in Thailand, and that have most Thailand idols in the company, in the organizations. And Stock Tomorrow is a social enterprise company as well. It's a social enterprise as well. I also have my own audiobook, which Non just got it. I also have online courses with Skilllearn. You can study my online course there. Basically, I make about $500,000 a month. Anyone want to make $500,000 a month? And don't need to work every day? Anyone want that? It starts with your dreams. It starts with your dreams. If you dream big, and you see your dream so clearly, you will go to get it. And today, I'm going to share with you why is it so important for you guys to dream big. Because when you dream big, and especially when your dreams is to help people, the more people you can help, the richer you become. Interesting? Anyone used to have an idea that if you are rich, you are selfish, you are mean? Anyone used to believe this? rich people are bad. Anyone used to think like this? No? That's great. But in this present world, you will become very rich if you know how to solve people's problems. And that's the core idea about social enterprise. That's the core idea of social enterprise. You got to dream about changing the whole world. Set your dream huge, make it big, and see how many people you can help. How many people you can help. How are you going to help them? An important question is, how are you going to turn it into your revenue? You cannot help people if you cannot help yourself. Do you agree? You cannot make people happy if you are not happy. Do you agree? And you cannot make people rich if you are not rich. Do you agree? Basically, if you don't know how to do anything, you cannot show people how to do it. Agree? If you don't know how to cook, how can you show people how to cook? You cannot. If you don't know how to swim, how can you show people how to swim? Right? So if you are not yet become someone, you cannot show the others how to become someone. Agree? Yeah. So if you're gonna help the world, change the world, social enterprise is all about social and money. It's all together. It's not only social and it's not only money. It's both. Both things together. And you're gonna help transform the world with money that you know how to make it as a good person. Now I'm gonna introduce you to 3 circles. Anyone have paper in your hands? Small paper? And anyone who don't have paper, raise your hands and ask the guys beside you to give you some paper. This is the first thing I'm gonna give it to you. If you know how to receive, you will know how to give. Agree? Then if you don't know how to receive, you don't know how to give. So anyone who don't have paper, raise your hand. So those guys who have can share with you. This small piece of paper will be fine. Recycled paper will be fine. Okay, I'm gonna start. No matter what paper you are going to use, even a tissue paper, this is gonna be the paper you're gonna keep it to the rest of your life. And you're gonna draw a basic shape. You're gonna draw a basic shape which is circles. Listen to me carefully. I'm gonna say it only just once. I'm gonna say it only just once, and you will do it after I finish my explanations. If you do it while I try to explain you how to do it, you will do it wrong. But if you listen to me carefully just one time, you will do it correctly, and you understand it too. And this is a secret. These circles are the secrets of all success in this world. Do you know how many percent of people in this world are successful people? How many percent? Who think 20%? Who think they are less than that? How many percent of people in this world who are successful people? Let's guess. 15%? Anyone else? 10%? Anyone different? Yes? Success. Yes. Success is a good question. Success, basically you achieve your goal. You are safe. You are well fed. Your family or your loved one are safe. They have good living. you feel happy every day, and you can help people, then you are successful. It doesn't mean how much money you have in your pocket, but it's indicated by your security and the security of your loved one. It's indicated by level of your happiness. Then it can be concluded that you are successful. Anyone have question? Okay. Of course. Of course. So no matter goal you have, if you achieve your goal, you are successful. Right? If you have your goal to lose some weight, like 5 kilos, by the end of this month, and you make it, then you are successful. You feel happy, right? Some people have small goals, some people have big goals. But I'm going to talk about successful people who change the world. I'm going to talk about successful people who change the world. How many percent? Just one last person who's going to guess this. Almost right, 5%. Only 5% of people in this world are successful people who can change the world. The question is, who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Do you want to be 95%? Or do you want to be the 5%? No matter what you choose, you will be right. And you will own it. And you will own it until the rest of your life. So the successful people know how to think and know how to choose. Do you know what makes people different in terms of result in life? Do you know what makes people different? Anyone want to guess? Why people are different when we compare result to result? Why they have different result in life? Goal setting, okay. What's your name? Natapan, can you give him a good loud applause? Goal is part of that, but can anyone make it clearer? Attitude. You are 80% correct. What's your name? B. Can we give B a loud applause? Yes, attitude, or what we call another thing that bigger than attitude is mindset. Mindset is how we think. How we think control how we act, right? And how we act control the result. The reason why we have different results in life because we act differently. And the reason why we have different set of action because we think differently. Now I'm going to give you 3 circles. Ask you to draw a big circle first. 1 big circle in your paper. Second circle will be smaller and will be inside that big circle. The third circle will be the smallest one and will be inside the second circle. And you're going to give the name. You're going to give the name to the biggest circle as Y, W-H-Y. Second circle, you're going to give it the name How, H-O-W, How. And the last circle, which is the smallest one, we're going to call it What. Anyone have questions? No? Okay. Can you just raise your paper and show me your circle? Okay. And you take a look at a person around you and double check whether we have the same type of circle. Do we have the same type? Okay. This is one of the secrets of being a social enterprise or social entrepreneur. You never abandon anyone. You never neglect anyone. the first mindset that I'm going to give it to you. You got to make sure that people around you can do just like you do. Can do just like you do. Because it's not important how good you are. It's not important how best person you become. Because the most important thing is whether people around you can do it. If they cannot do it just like you do, how good you are is not so important because you're gonna live alone in this world. But social is all about massive people, right? The more people you can help, the richer you will become. It starts from small things. You take a look around and see if people can do it. Can you help them? The first mindset. Second, I'm gonna ask you how you think. You draw the arrow to show how you think. You think from outside in or inside out. There's no right, no wrong, just try. Draw the arrow to show how you think. You think from why, how, what, or you think from what, how, why, in everything you do. Mostly you think the same way. The direction of your thinking. Why is the result? Let me explain why is the result, is the goal. How is all the options you're gonna go for the goals? What is action you're gonna do? Do you think from action and then find a way and then try to identify the result? Or you identify the result first and find options and start to identify the methods? What's the direction of your thinking? Draw your arrow. I'm gonna give you like 5 seconds. Okay. Show me your arrows. Your arrows. Anyone draw from outside in? Outside in, show your arrows. Okay. Anyone draw from inside out? Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna give you the answer. ขอบคุณนะคะ Do you know that? Do you know some people who like have a dream that I'm gonna own like a coffee shop? Or anyone have a dream to be a like coffee shop owners, like a Starbucks and Coffee Worlds or whatsoever? Some boutique coffee shop. Anyone know a friend who want to be the owner? Anyone know people who own it? Are they rich? Or they start to have a lot of debts? Do you know the difference between successful people and not quite successful people? Usually the pattern of thinking is people start to think about what they want to do, right? And they will go and find a way to do it. And they will think later how much money they're gonna make, correct? Correct? And eventually, will they make money or not? We don't know. But successful people start to think like this. They're gonna start from how much money do I want to make? Successful people will start to think from how much money do I want to make per month? Do I want to make $500,000 per month? Or do I want to make $1 million per month? And then start to ask the question, how will I get that? How? How many options? And eventually, in each option, you will start to ask yourself, what do I have to do in each options? Right? So successful people draw the arrow from which direction? Inside out, outside in? Outside in. You're gonna set first how much money you're gonna make, right? How much money gonna make your family be safe? How much money gonna give you the lifestyle you want? How much money you gonna be secure, right? You're not gonna go and stand up and say, I'm gonna become a doctor. That's what you start to think from what, not why. How can you be sure being a doctor will be rich? How can you be sure? Have you ever seen a doctor driving a Toyota car? A lot, right? That's why it's so important for us to start to think from why, how, what. And why it's related to the dream I was talking about. Because if you dream big, your why will be big or small? Big, right? If your why is huge, is big, then you're gonna ask the question, then how those why gonna come? How can you help people? How many people can you help? The more people you can help, the more money you make. Anyone know Stock Tomorrow? Can I ask you in the front and share with people, how do you know Stock Tomorrow? Who are these people? And why they are so famous?
I have attended the course. It's a stock teaching course at Stock Tomorrow. Basically, in my opinion, I think they are the people who helping people out for I don't know, in business and skills, and of course about the stock trading, something like that.
What's your name? Mai. Can we give Mai a round of applause? Okay. Stock Tomorrow is one of the best example. You can go Google it, okay, for people who come from abroad. Stock Tomorrow is social enterprise, and they make big money. They are rich. Lots of writers, lots of speakers in this organization are idols in Thailand. I'm one of them. Once you have a chance to go to Stock Tomorrow, you see people with different kind of mindset. They all dream big. That's one day I was in the meeting of Stock Tomorrow. And the owner, the CEO of Stock Tomorrow, showed up in the front among all the writers, about 20, 30 of us. And he said, everyone call us crazy, right? Everyone raised their hand. Everyone talk bad about you, right? Everyone raised their hand. And at the end, everyone compliment you, right? Everyone raised their hand. You used to fall so many times, right? Everyone raised their hand. And you are now making a lot of money, right? Everyone raised their hand. The key to success here before I run out of time, the way successful people think is not only dream big. Try to find the options that work best to give the result and know the method how to get that result. But that's not the one mindset that you're gonna take it before I leave. You're gonna be rich, but you have to be a good person. You got to be rich and you got to be a good person. It's got to go together for social enterprise. What differentiates between good people and bad people is easy. Good people are not people who feed the animals, give money to the beggars, talk about the religious. That's not something that tell that you are good people. Good people indicate by situation. When a situation comes, good people will choose to do the right thing, even though it takes them to be suffer, even though it makes them to be in trouble, even though they have to lose something, they will still choose to do the right thing. Those are good people. And eventually they will get the good things in return. You know Aung San Suu Kyi? Is she a good person? Can she engage big crowd? Can she? Look at what she lost. Look at what she lost. She don't even have a chance to see her husband when he died. But look at the result she get. Look at what she made to Burma. The whole country get the freedom, right? You know Mahatma Gandhi? Look at what it takes for the freedom of India. It takes his life. And this is what indicates good people. They're willing to lose. They're willing to suffer in order to do the right thing. And these type of people can change the world. If you want to change the world, you have to hold this mindset in your heart. You got to always do the right thing. Even though sometimes people are going to talk bad about you. People are going to disagree about what you do. People are going to say that you are crazy. People are going to say that it's waste of time. But if you hold your heart so tight and you see your dream so big and so clear, you will go for it day by day, and eventually you will reach your goal. And you will be one of the person who change the world, and you are rich at the same time. Thank you everyone for listening to me, and I wish you all the best.